So, dear ladies and gentlemen, warm greetings from Georgia, Tbilisi. My name is Victoria Sharia and I am from BeMICE DMC Caucasus. Today, I will and my friend, winemaker Yago Bitarishvili, we will tell you a little bit more why Georgia is scientifically proved to be Cradle of wine and why we Georgians are so proud of our wine roots and traditions that are actually listed in UNESCO National Heritage. I am now in Yago's family house in the village. Of course, his main vineyards are not here, but still we can see a little bit of these tradition parts that makes Georgian village life. Like for instance, have a look at these amazing clay vessels which are now ready to receive grape juice after the harvest, and these are these very little quevris. Look, they are done from clay vessels. So in such clay vessels we bury the wine. And more about this winemaking tradition, more about wine, why Georgian wine is considered to be so interesting and so unique actually, and why it's so popular in very high-class restaurants. Yago's wine is even served in Buckingham Palace. It's served in best restaurants of Canada, US, and Germany. So let's meet Yago Bitarishvili and his wine cellar. Thank you very much.
Of course, it's very old technology, and we can say this is the first technology when people start making wine. Because we like this technology, because we use now this technology not only for our tradition, not only for our history, because this technology is very unique because we are natural winemaker. And what is the philosophy of natural wine? Don't change nothing in the process of making wine. And here, all process go natural. We don't change nothing. For example, for making wine, we use clay vessels, and like our parents, because why also unique in Georgia? Because everybody in the region, they make wine. They are not, it's not her profession, but this is a tradition. This is a part of their life when everybody in the region, they have their own wine, because without wine, nobody can invite the guests or like this. It's a tradition. And why is also unique the quavery technology? We call the quavery these clay vessels. Yeah, by Georgian, the name of this is quavery. And of course, this is first is natural material, the clay, and it's active material also. But important is the technology. This technology is in the list of the heritage of the UNESCO. And why is unique? Because, for example, this is a white grape variety. For example, if you look, this is a grape variety in Tzane. Georgia is a very small country, but in Georgia you can find more than 500 different grape varieties. Yeah, and how we make white wine? How we make wine from white grape? Everybody all in the world, they press the grape and they separate from grape the juice. But the traditional technology is when we don't press. All grape with skin, with stems, with seeds, everything together we directly put in underground in clay vessels. And they start natural process of the fermentation. We don't add the yeast, because when we put all grape, this yeast is on the skin of this grape. And during the fermentation, we mix 2 times, 3 times, 5 times a day. It depends how active is the fermentation and how big is the clay vessels. For example, this clay vessels is around 4,000 liters capacity. Yeah, it's a big quantity, and because during the fermentation, the temperature go very up, and we mix sometimes during the day 5 times or 6 times. And when fermentation finish, we close, and during the fermentation, these skin and stems, everything is upstairs because this CO2 take everything upstairs. But when fermentation finish, this skin and stems slowly go down, and we call this process natural filtration process. This is unfiltered wine, but you can look, it's very clean. And this wine also has different color, yeah, amber color, because of this technology. Because during the 6 months, when this 5-6 months is maceration period, and during these 5-6 months, from the skin, from the stems, go to wine different ferments, phenols, tannics, and wine change a color, taste, and we can age this wine very long time. Naturally, we can, for example, all in the world, everybody knows the red wine we can keep and age longer with white wine, but not amber. Amber wine we can keep and age longer, sometimes with some different red wine, because these phenols and ferments which we have during the maceration process. And after the 6 months, we open and we take this clean wine, and we also don't need to add, we don't need to filtration, we don't need to add some conservants, because it's very stable wine. And because we like natural winemakers all in the world, not only in Georgia, many people also start making this old technology, use this old technology, yeah. Like the name is a skin contact, yeah. And now all in the world it comes more and more popular, this wine, because of the natural process. Because everybody starts to think about the natural product and natural wine, and this will go way up.
Yes.
Yeah, and yeah, we never drink wine without toast, and
Tell us.
I need to say a very short toast. I don't know, because in English sometimes it's difficult to say some toast, but I need to say for future, for tomorrow, and when we start again to meeting, start again to drink wine, and when we can sit together very
Side by side, yes.
side by side, and because not only in Georgia, yeah, all in world now is the same situation. For tomorrow, for future.
Gaumarjos, Iago, Gaumarjos, thank you very much. Dear friends, have a look. These are all the messages that Iago's guests, because his cellar, this is a must visit, must see place, and must taste and must try, because in this cellar is a real little Cradle, little sweet Cradle of Georgian winemaking tradition. Look how many languages and how many scripts, and we just can hope that very soon everything will recover and our guests will have this amazing chance to try Iago's excellent wines. These are all the quarry vessels buried deep into the earth. They are now stamped. Look, so let's hope that everything will be fine. Thank you very much for your attention. This was Victoria Sharia, BeMICE DMC, Caucasus, from Georgia, Tbilisi.